rice gum.
400K later, and we finally got it.
Number 9. Matthew Santoro. Matthew Santoro could very likely be the shiny, round-headed poster boy for the top 10 lists on YouTube. He's amassed over 5 million subscribers to date. But you see, Matt doesn't like researching. He also doesn't like writing. Couldn't there be a better way? Of course there is! You can go to a website, find a list, and then just read that list for your YouTube video. It's called plagiarism. It's great for book reports too. Well, apparently Matthew Santoro is a big fan of this method. YouTuber Grade A Under A exposed a number of his lists as being exact copies of lists from a website called Listverse. In one example titled 10 Weirdly Famous People, Matt recorded the exact same list in the exact same order as posted on Listverse. Not only that, he reads the content of the list pretty much word for word.
You absolute fucking scumbag. Writing shit and coming up with material for a video or an article can be so fucking hard. And I find it disgusting, genuinely fucking disgusting, when people just use other people's work without their permission.
Number 10. T Mart. See, on YouTube, honesty isn't the best policy. It just doesn't make you enough money. But don't take our word for it. Ask T Mart. He recorded himself gambling on a website called CSGO Lotto, an online gambling site where you can bet for Counter-Strike weapon skins or other things that are just as valuable as cash. In his videos, he wins on this website all the time, and you can too! But before you find your parents' credit card, just one more thing. T Martin fails to mention in these videos that he owns CSGO Lotto, which, according to the Federal Trade Commission, is forbidden and the textbook definition of shilling. This begs the question of how T Martin sleeps at night, to which the answer is probably on top of massive piles of money. If you like this video, check out the top 10 most hated people on YouTube, dreaded by millions. Or click here to find which one of your favorite YouTubers are making the biggest bucks. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the weirdest, wackiest, and most strange lists on the net.
When it comes to YouTube personalities, not everyone is as loved as, say, Shay Carl or Jenna Marbles, but the following YouTubers can't seem to hold down a good reputation no matter how hard they try. Here's the countdown of the top 10 most hated people on YouTube, dreaded by millions. Number 10, Prank Invasion.
What up, invaders? Chris here.
What's the likelihood of you running into a hot female doctor in a hospital who's ready to play a game with you in exchange for a kiss?
If I can clap your hands, I get to kiss your daughter, okay?
Well, Chris Monroe does exactly that. Most of his videos involve him approaching attractive women in public, getting them to kiss him or give him their number. Prank Invasion's videos have been called out to be scripted, using paid actresses to enact the kissing videos while preying on the minds of his gullible young audience. At number 9, we have Ty Lopez.
So I'm gonna share the ultimate scam.
If you're a cynic, if you're a pessimist, spend your money on get-rich-quick scam.
If you watch any video on YouTube in 2016, chances are you've seen Ty Lopez. He bills himself as a self-help guru on the Good Life who can help you reach your full potential through his 67 Steps program. In his famous video advertisement, dubbed
Here in my garage, just bought this Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here to Hollywood Hill. But you know what I like about realistic things? Knowledge.
Ty promises that when you sign up for his program, you will achieve anything you want, whether that be an abundance of health, wealth, or happiness. Sound sketchy? Well, maybe it should. 143 million people have been harassed with his videos so far, and with this huge boost in popularity came a cult-like following of haters. The internet's collectively written off Ty's business as a get-rich-quick scheme. At number 8, Onision. Greg Jackson, or as you may know him, Onision, is undoubtedly one of the most hated villains on YouTube. His videos are almost always on controversial topics like rape, religion, abortion, circumcision, and veganism. His habit of airing his dirty laundry online has dubbed him a drama queen who's repeatedly shown himself to be abusive and slanderous to his female partners. Greg continues to shove his militant views down everyone's throat and excuses all his offensive statements on the fact that he is a comedian, calling it dark humor and honesty. Coming in at number 7 is The Amazing Atheist. YouTube rant artist Taraja Kincaid, who calls himself The Amazing Atheist, is a controversial YouTube character known for his aggressive attacks on sensitive social and political issues. Initially, he spoke mostly about atheism, but later branched out to cover a variety of topics, criticizing Jesus, the Pope, Islamic extremism, and has also adopted an anti-feminist stance over the years. One controversial video is bullies.
When I was going to high school, if someone got bullied and they killed themselves because of it, we called that person a pussy.
Where he called suicidal bullying victims weak and infamously threatened a rape victim with rape on Reddit. According to Taraja, pedophiles are misunderstood and shouldn't be in prison. He has also been exposed for his odd fetishes when several solo sex tapes of him emerged, penetrating himself with a banana and pouring scalding hot cooking oil on his private parts, screaming with satisfaction. In the number 6 spot is Fun Toys Collector. If you are the parents of a toddler, then you probably know of the massively successful YouTube channel, but little has been known about the woman behind the hands. In fact, her face has never been shown in a video. Well, the person attached to those manicured hands is a former Brazilian porn star. Several people have come forward uncovering her real identity as Diane De Jesus, also known as Sandy Summers in the porn community.
He's super squishy and lights up.
When you listen to some of the graphic X-rated videos, her mesmerizing childlike voice is almost instantly recognizable.
Hi guys. Today, I decided to do a special video for you. Well, you guys know that I love to play with my kids.
Diane, who quit the porn industry over 7 years ago, operates one of the most lucrative channels on YouTube, netting over $5 million per year. Halfway down the list at number 5 is Linemaker Studios. Host of the Linemaker Studios YouTube channel is 28-year-old Marcus Wilton. This Belgian Minecrafter has been accused of having sexual interactions with many of his teenage fans. He's been exposed for luring kids on Skype, offering cash in exchange for nude pictures, and having a relationship with a 15-year-old fan. After Drama Alert ran stories aggressively accusing him of being a pedophile, he broke down on Twitter admitting that he is in fact a sick pedophile, and even went on to post nude pictures of one of his victims on Twitter. The victim's family was involved in a police proceeding against Linemaker, but there has been no charges or convictions made against him due to a lack of evidence. At number 4, you saw this one coming, Nicole Arler.
I forgot to hear how to do radio.
Nicole is a self-proclaimed comedian who has made a name for herself with troll videos that have garnered over 40 million views to date. Last year, she became the internet's most hated villain with her YouTube rant titled Dear Fat People.
Fat shaming is not a thing. Fat people made that up.
The controversial fat shaming message in the video spread rapidly on social media, and Nicole was heavily criticized for mocking those who weigh more than her. But she isn't apologizing for the controversial video. She doesn't even see her comments as bullying, but rather an intense form of truth-telling. She later made headlines again after her ex-boyfriend, YouTube personality Matthew Santoro, talked about their abusive relationship in a very emotional video on YouTube. Matt claims he was abused both emotionally and physically by Nicole. The not-so-lucky number 3, SoFlo. Antonio Leovano, aka SoFlo Antonio, is mostly known in the community for stealing millions of views from original content creators and posting fake prank videos. He started out making original prank videos, but has since come under fire for recycling other people's content as his own, a practice known as freebooting in the online community. As you can imagine, YouTubers are outraged because he's getting fame and money for doing absolutely nothing. In 2016, his YouTube channels were suspended on the grounds of multiple violations, but were soon after reinstated. Today, Antonio continues to freeboot content, but this time on Facebook. The runner-up for the most hated YouTuber, number 2, Sam Pepper. British YouTube star Sam Pepper is no stranger to controversy. The 27-year-old first got a lot of heat in 2014 for his video that featured him pinching the butts of innocent women on the street. The backlash on the video gave many women the courage to come out with sexual harassment and even rape allegations against Sam. These accusations resulted in over 100,000 people, including his fellow YouTubers, signing a petition to get his account removed. Sam once again made headlines in 2015 after uploading a video titled Killing Best Friend Prank, which featured pranking Vine star Sam Goldbach by making him believe that his best friend was actually executed. He once again let his audience down after admitting that most of his prank videos, including the Killing Best Friend prank, were staged, removing all content on YouTube and other social media platforms. Since then, he's made several of his previous videos public once again and strives to create real content. Topping the list at number 1 is DJ Killer Keemstar.
What is up, Traveler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Though he's been described as a racist who terrorizes the YouTube community, host of the popular YouTube series Drama Alert, known as Keemstar, still has a very loyal fan base. He's come under fire countless times for fabricating stories for his personal gain, most notably for making an innocent 62-year-old man cry on Twitch, accusing him of being a convicted pedophile. After the combined efforts of high-profile YouTubers like Yuki's Hair and Grade A Under A caused Keemstar to have a major meltdown, Keemstar announced that he'd be stepping down as host of Drama. But his break from YouTube didn't last long, even when several public polls urged him not to return. Like this video? Click here to find out which one of your favorite YouTubers are making the biggest bucks. Or check out this video to see the bravest YouTubers who had the guts to come out in front of the whole world. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the weirdest, wackiest, and most strange list on the net.
Star maker for those with modicum of personality, decent camera, and a twist on something they truly love, be it video games or baking. Seems a cinch, but these dedicated folks put in the time, and today we're bringing you the winners who, according to Forbes, are making bank this year. Number 10, Rosanna Pansino. Rosanna Pansino is an amateur baker whose videos have schooled a generation in the science behind sweets, netting a cool $2.5 million this year between her debut book, The Nerdy Nummies Cookbook, and a sponsor deal with Wilton Brands for a how-to series of the same name. Number 9, Roman Atwood. The bacon in this delicious BLT of upstart entertainment is prankster Roman Atwood. With over 7 million followers, Roman has pretended to flash kids with positive anti-drug messaging while hawking custom merch through his Smile More store. In early 2015, Nissan joined the mischief to bring his earnings to match Rosanna's.
Big thanks to Nissan for making my video part of their With Dad campaign.
Number 8, Lily Singh. Rounding out our $2.5 million three-way tie is Lily Singh, aka Superwoman, a stand-up comedian whose humor is fueled by her second-generation Indian immigrant experience. She's also a budding porn artist with a recent world tour called Trip to Unicorn Island. She traveled to 27 cities across the globe for the tour, doing what she loves the most. Number 7, Michelle Phan. Tallying up $3 million, this self-schooled makeup and style maven began teaching teen girls how to create the looks of top stars like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga. We can expect Michelle to rise on the revenue list, though, as she has channeled almost all of her earnings back into IPSY, her monthly makeup subscription box, and a cosmetics line. Smart girl. Number 6, KSI. In a $4.5 million tie with comedians Rhett and Link, this wry, quick-talking Brit video gamer, whose real name is Olajide Olatunji, has used his considerable YouTube fan base of almost 11 million subscribers as a springboard to level up to a music career. His first rap single, Lamborghini, rose to a modest number 30 in the UK charts.
I fully got y'all. Vroom, vroom, in my brand new Lambo.
Number 5, Rhett and Link. Yes, tied with the gamer, rapper KSI, Rhett McLaughlin, and Charles Lincoln Neal III both worked as corporate office space drones before launching late bloomer comedy careers in their late 30s on YouTube. The duo is renowned for its spoof of morning talk shows. Good Mythical Morning. Sponsored deals make up almost half their billings after shooting videos for major brands such as Wendy's, Toyota, and Gillette.
A Wendy's new freshly brewed, lightly sweetened